Welcome to Lingua Latina Tutorials with Mr. K. This is chapter 26, Grammatica Latina. Follow along as I translate this section. Grammatica Latina, the gerund. The gerund we're going to learn is a verbal noun. It's translated in English with an ing ending, and it is neuter and has only three forms, three endings: the accusative, the genitive, and the ablative. And it's going to, as we see here, it's not going to modify a noun like the gerundive, which we'll learn later, but it stands all by itself as a noun in the sentence. So here we have hora in narrando consumta, with an hour used up in telling. So here's an example of an ablative gerund. With an hour used up in telling, Sira does not have more time to tell. Okay, here's another gerund, ad narrandum, and makes an end of her telling. And here we have the genitive form. So here we have all three forms: ablative, accusative, and genitive of the gerund. Narrandum is a gerund, which is placed in the place of an infinitive and is declined in this way. What it means by in the place of an infinitive is that an infinitive can act like a gerund. It can be an ing word. And when you would be using a gerund in the nominative case, you still do use an infinitive in its place. So an infinitive can be translated as ing. So amare can be loving, docere teaching, scribere writing, and dormire sleeping. So accusative ends in undum, genitive undi, ablative, and occasionally the dative undo. Examples: Ovid, always prepared to love, wrote a book about loving, which is called The Art of Loving. The teacher, who knows the art of teaching, is prepared to teach. The teacher himself learns by teaching others. Be hardworking in writing, students. It is time for writing. Are you prepared to write? Now is the time for sleeping. But Quintus is not tired by hearing and is not prepared to sleep. You learn, disques. You learn to write by writing. You learn to speak by speaking. So let's read this section with understanding in the Latin original. So, hora in narrandos consumta, sira plus temporis ad narrandum non habet, et finem facet narrandi. Narrandum est gerundium, quod ponitur in loco infinitivi et sic declinatur, accusativus undum, genitivus undi, ablativus et dativus undo. Exempla: Ovidius semper paratus ad amandum librum de amando scripsit, qui appellatur ars amandi. Magister, qui artem docendiscit, paratus est ad docendum. Magister ipse discit alios docendo. Industrii estote inscribendo discipuli, tempus scribendi est. Estis ne parati ad scribendum? Iam tempus dormiendi est, sed Quintus non est fessus audiendo, neque paratus ad dormiendum. Scribere scribendo, dicendo dicere disces. And here we see that dicere, to speak, means the same as loqui, and all of our forms of the gerund, like to love, loving, of loving, by, within, and from loving, etc. I'll see you over in the Grammatica exercises now.